From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. The U.S. Trade Representative says higher tariffs will be part of Canada's cost for a potential U.S. trade deal. Jameson Greer also tells CBC Canada will have to help reshore American industries. He's set to play a key role in the upcoming mandatory review of the Canada-U.S.-Mexico Agreement on Trade. Canada-U.S. Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc has said he expects to meet with Greer in Washington as soon as next week. Meanwhile, Canada and South Korea are signing a defense agreement related to the exchange and protection of classified military and defense information. It comes about a month after Prime Minister Mark Carney's speech in Davos, urging so-called middle powers to band together in the face of what he called great power economic coercion. Canada is sending $8 million in food aid to people in Cuba as that country faces a humanitarian crisis. Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand says the funding will be delivered through United Nations agencies, and there could be more to come.
Because if you step back, you know and you see that Canada is a country that focuses on humanitarian situation and how we can do more for people in need.
Global Affairs has been warning Canadians for more than a year about shortages of food, medicine, and fuel in Cuba. Those have worsened since the U.S. cut off Cuba's main source of fuel from Venezuela. Two federal ministers are signaling Ottawa could act to improve online safety related to artificial intelligence. Questions are mounting about OpenAI's decision not to warn police about the shooter in Tumbler Ridge, BC. Artificial Intelligence Minister Evan Solomon met today with OpenAI representatives and says all options for regulating chatbots and other online tools are on the table.
We are looking for proposals that have to do with the escalation thresholds as to when they would escalate, at what point does both their human and their technical protocols kick in to they report to the police.
The Wall Street Journal reported the shooter's OpenAI account was shut down over troubling posts, including some that cited scenarios of gun violence. Newsweek magazine has ranked Toronto General as the second best hospital in the world. CEO Kevin Smith says moving up in the rankings as a universally accessible institution is a reason to celebrate.
When you look down that list, there are very few places in the world where you can say, I can walk into a best in the world hospital, and it doesn't matter if I'm one of the wealthiest people in that society or one of the least advantaged people in that society. I will get the same care.
Toronto General Hospital moved up one spot from last year, bumping Ohio's Cleveland Clinic down and landing just behind Rochester-based Mayo Clinic. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the NHL is back from its Olympic break tonight. The Toronto Maple Leafs are facing the Tampa Bay Lightning down in Florida. Leafs captain Auston Matthews is back with the team after leading the U.S. to a gold medal and visiting the White House yesterday. Also tonight in the NHL, the Winnipeg Jets are in Vancouver to take on the Canucks, and the Edmonton Oilers are in Anaheim. The Pittsburgh Penguins have placed Sidney Crosby on injured reserve after the Canadian captain missed Sunday's Olympic gold medal game with a lower body injury. The 38-year-old is expected to miss about a month. In basketball, the Toronto Raptors play the second game of a challenging back-to-back tonight when they host the San Antonio Spurs. Raptors are facing the Western Conference's second-place team a night after losing to the NBA-leading Oklahoma City Thunder. Top seed Felix Auger-Aliassime has advanced to the quarterfinals of the Dubai Tennis Championships. He beat French qualifier Giovanni Pecci-Pericard. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.